The global elites and their secret rituals. What are they hiding? Throughout history, the world has been governed not just by kings, presidents, and prime ministers, but by shadowy organizations operating behind closed doors. The idea that powerful elites gather in secrecy to perform rituals, discuss global policies, and shape the future of humanity has fueled countless conspiracy theories. But are these just paranoid speculations, or is there a hidden truth behind the whispers of clandestine meetings and ancient rites? From the Bilderberg Group and Freemason lodges to secret societies like Skull and Bones, numerous organizations have been accused of pulling the strings behind world events. Some say they are simply exclusive clubs for the world's wealthiest and most influential figures. Others believe they engage in occult practices, dark ceremonies, and rituals that maintain their grip on power. What is the truth, and what are they really hiding from the public? The Bilderberg Group, a secret government in the shadows. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. This helps the YouTube algorithm promote our videos. Thank you so much. And now we continue our story. The Bilderberg Group was founded in 1954 and brings together some of the world's most powerful figures, CEOs, politicians, bankers, and media moguls for closed-door discussions. The meetings are strictly off-limits to journalists, and no official records are kept. Every year, members meet in different locations under extreme secrecy, guarded by armed security. Attendees have included US presidents, European royalty, and tech billionaires, but the exact details of their discussions remain classified. Some speculate that the Bilderberg Group sets the agenda for global events, influencing economies, wars, and even political leaders behind the scenes. Why the secrecy? If these meetings are simply discussions between influential figures, why the need for total confidentiality? Could it be that these elites are making decisions that go beyond the interests of ordinary people? The Freemasons, a brotherhood of power and occult knowledge. The Freemasons are one of the most infamous secret societies in history, often associated with mysticism, hidden knowledge, and influence over world affairs. The organization traces its roots back to the medieval stonemasons' guilds, but modern Freemasonry is filled with mysterious symbols, coded rituals, and secret handshakes. High-ranking Masons are believed to hold esoteric knowledge, passed down through generations, possibly originating from the Knights Templar or even ancient Egyptian mystery schools. Conspiracies suggest that Masons control banking institutions, governments, and the media, using their influence to shape global events. Some of the most famous figures in history, George Washington, Winston Churchill, and Benjamin Franklin, were Freemasons. But what secrets did they share? Occult rituals and elite ceremonies, more than just symbolism. Beyond politics and business, many believe that certain elite groups practice ancient occult rituals to maintain their power. Some of these alleged ceremonies are said to involve dark esoteric traditions, blood rituals, and strange initiations. Bohemian Grove. Every year, elite politicians, corporate executives, and media tycoons gather in a remote California forest for bizarre rituals. One of the most infamous ceremonies involves the cremation of care, where a giant owl statue is worshipped in what some claim is a mock human sacrifice. Skull and Bones. This secret society at Yale University has included numerous US presidents, senators, and CIA officials. Initiation rituals reportedly involve bizarre oaths, symbolic rebirths, and interactions with real human skulls. The Vatican Archives. Some believe that the Catholic Church's secret archives contain forbidden knowledge about hidden rituals, lost biblical texts, and evidence of elite connections to the supernatural. If these rituals are merely symbolic traditions, why are they so deeply guarded? Why do high-level politicians, corporate leaders, and media moguls participate in them? Could these ceremonies be tied to something far darker, perhaps an unseen force that grants them power? The ultimate question: who really rules the world? Are these secretive organizations simply networking clubs for the rich and powerful, or are they actively shaping the course of history in ways most of us will never know? Are the rumors of occult rituals, sacrifices, and hidden agendas just myths, or are we witnessing a carefully concealed system of control that has operated for centuries? One thing is certain: secrecy breeds suspicion. The more the elites hide, the more the world will question what they are truly doing behind closed doors. Global elites and their secret rituals. What are we not being told? Throughout history, the most powerful figures in the world, politicians, bankers, corporate leaders, and even royalty, have gathered behind closed doors in secret meetings. From the Bilderberg Group to the Freemasons, these organizations have long been the subject of conspiracy theories, with many believing that their influence extends far beyond what the public sees. But what if these gatherings are more than just discussions of economics and politics? What if, behind the carefully crafted public images, global elites engage in hidden rituals, ancient traditions, and occult practices meant to solidify their power? What are they doing in these secret meetings? Why do the world's most influential individuals gather away from public scrutiny? And could their rituals be more than just symbolic? The Bilderberg Group, a shadow government, or just a private meeting? One of the most notorious elite gatherings is the Bilderberg Group, a highly exclusive annual meeting of world leaders, CEOs, and intellectuals. Since its inception in 1954, the group has remained shrouded in secrecy, with journalists and outsiders strictly prohibited. The attendees include presidents, prime ministers, corporate tycoons, and banking moguls, many of whom have direct control over global policies. No minutes or official records are kept, meaning the public has no idea what is being discussed or decided at these meetings. Some believe that the Bilderberg Group functions as a de facto world government, shaping economic trends, political movements, and even wars before they happen. But what if there is something even deeper happening behind these meetings? Some reports suggest that occult-like ceremonies have taken place, raising the question: are the elites simply discussing power, or are they practicing ancient rituals to maintain it? The Freemasons, a brotherhood of secrets and hidden knowledge. The Freemasons are one of the oldest and most mysterious secret societies, tracing their origins back to medieval stoneworkers. However, many researchers believe that their roots go even further, possibly to the Knights Templar or even ancient Egypt. Freemasonry has long been associated with hidden symbols, esoteric knowledge, and deep-rooted traditions that are only revealed to higher-ranking members. Many of the world's most powerful figures, including US presidents, British royalty, and financial elites, have been Freemasons. Their rituals include symbolic initiations, secret handshakes, and oaths of absolute secrecy, leading some to believe they are part of a greater hidden agenda. Some theories suggest that Freemasonry is more than just a fraternal order, that its upper ranks hold knowledge about ancient power structures, lost history, and even supernatural forces. Could the world's leaders be part of something far more mysterious than we ever imagined? Bohemian Grove, where the elite worship a giant owl. Perhaps the most bizarre and chilling example of elite rituals is the Bohemian Grove, a secluded 2,700-acre forest retreat in California where the world's most powerful men gather every summer. The attendees have included US presidents, corporate billionaires, intelligence officials, and military leaders. The cremation of care ceremony involves men in robes burning an effigy beneath a giant stone owl, an act that some interpret as a symbolic sacrifice to rid themselves of guilt. Eyewitnesses and leaked footage suggest that these gatherings are not just social clubs, but ritualistic performances rooted in ancient pagan traditions. Some speculate that Bohemian Grove is not just a retreat, but a place where world leaders engage in occult ceremonies to strengthen their power and influence. What is really happening in these isolated locations, far from public scrutiny? Occult symbolism in government and corporations. If these elite gatherings were merely networking events, why do so many occult symbols appear in their architecture, logos, and public ceremonies? The all-seeing eye, found on the US dollar bill and linked to the Freemasons, is often associated with elite surveillance and control. The obelisk, an ancient Egyptian symbol of power, can be found at the Vatican, Washington, D.C., and major financial capitals, seemingly representing dominance over society. Ritualistic numerology, including repeated use of 3s, 6s, and 33, appears in corporate logos, political dates, and elite organization structures. Could it be that the symbols and rituals of ancient empires never truly disappeared, but instead they are now used in the hidden corridors of power? Conclusion: the truth behind the rituals. Whether through secret societies, exclusive gatherings, or hidden ceremonies, global elites seem to operate in a world separate from the rest of humanity. The question is, are these rituals merely symbolic traditions, or do they serve a deeper, more mysterious purpose? If these elite figures truly hold the keys to occult knowledge, ancient power structures, or even supernatural forces, then what does that mean for the rest of us? And most importantly, what are they preparing for?